Hello guys and welcome to another riftbound video. Today we're playing Master Yi against Vex. Thank you all for the comments in the previous videos. They're always pretty positive, so I'm very thankful for that. And let me know which decks you would like me to see play next. And hopefully this is a good game to hopefully it's entertaining for you and we'll learn something from this review. Seems like we're gonna be going second because I only rolled a 4. Yeah. All right, let's go. I'm playing Star Spring, which is the same battlefield I've been playing lately. It's the one where if you play a unit or the first unit you play each turn there allows you to push another unit back. He's playing the same, so good for me. This battlefield, along with First Mate, is insanely good. You can conquer with something turn 2. So this is the well, actually you need to go first, but it also works going second. So you play something your first turn, then second turn conquer, and third turn you play. No, actually it works the second turn. I'm so sorry. First turn you play something. Second turn you conquer. Then you play first mate on that battlefield. It pushes the unit back while making it ready with the first mate, and it can go to the other battlefield. So in the E mirror, that's very, very, very good. It seems like we got rid of 2 cards. Getting rid of Discipline and Sonias. I don't love it. I don't love keeping on the play going second the Trinity Force. I would prefer to keep the Discipline and probably draw something else. Of course, we need to find a turn 1 play, so we need to mulligan 2 here for sure. Let's see what the draw for the turn is. Crab. We're saved in the very last card. So play Crab, draw another card, and pass back. They play Treasure Hunter. That's going to be interesting having these 2 battlefields. That's going to be a lot of gold for sure. Okay, they go to 1 with Treasure Hunter. Sorry again for not having a visual counter of the points here. We're using our notepads because we're preparing for RCQ Vancouver, so we're trying to simulate that environment as much as we can. But in future turns, I will try to have my phone as well for the points. He's charming my crab. I don't think that's necessary, to be honest. Like, they're showing me their hand. They are killing a very small unit and spending a rune very early. If I was playing the Vex, I would prefer to play Vex on the... I guess they're afraid of me going in with the crab and charming plus punch first. Or yeah, it has to be charm plus punch first to kill the Vex, or charm plus a buff to trade for the crab for the Vex. I wouldn't be ultra worried about that combination. I would be playing the Vex on the probably on the battlefield, because then I can, well, no, because then you lose the punch first. But then you can't, I can't Rengar like this. Probably Vex on the base is fine, given his hand. Because if I have the Rengar, now they're in big trouble. I know their hand is not great, but having only 1 Treasure Hunter in the back is it's kind of weak. What are you doing against the Rengar? If you had a Vex, at least you'll be drawing more cards. I cannot play a second Rengar. You have... I guess they felt it's a little bit safer. Well, but now you cannot play Vex plus Flash. So, yeah, deramping there for the Charm, I think, was not great for the position. Especially because killing crab is not a high priority. Let's see. What are they doing with 5 runes? That seems like a very clunky hand. Playing Vex in the battlefield, pushing down Treasure Hunter. I guess now at least they're not dead to a random punch first, because actually they are dead to punch first, because I can play Yi, push back Rengar, and punch first. So if they were playing around that, they're in the same spot right now. Now we have 6 runes. I kind of like playing Ruin Runner and passing. Um, right, so he must have missed that I can do this, because that looked pretty weird. Like, I know their entire hand. Like, the worst they could have is a random Engard, and then we trade. Or the card that stuns a unit. And if that's the case, they stun my Rengar and it just pushed back. It stuns for 1 and 1, so I can't think of anything else that punishes me here from attacking with Rengar, so this is fine. At this point, I figured they missed something. And hiding Sonya, like, I already have probably my 2 best units in play, so hiding Sonya's makes a lot of sense here. Sometimes playing Sonya's is a little bit weird with this deck, because uh, if you have like Poros or Crabs, opponents can snipe them to get rid of your Sonyas and not save like a valuable unit, but rather a small one. But in this case, like, I have no smaller units, so this looks like a very strong board. We were counting runes. We were unsure if he had channeled or not, but I was pretty sure he did, because last turn he played Vex and had 1 open, so it makes sense that he is now at 7. And I'm gonna fast forward here a little bit, because this already seems like a very difficult position to lose from. 2, Engar, sorry, Discipline to draw. That's a 3 plus 2 from the boots. It's not enough to kill anything. Pushing. Rengar back. Spending 1 of their gold tokens. Sure, I'll take it. That's 2 charms gone. So imagine if the first charm was not spent like that, they would have a charm right now that could be doing different things. Let's assume I had like the answer to the Vex and kill her. At least now they would have like Treasure Hunter plus Boots plus Discipline and Charm. So that's 5 to 6. That's not even enough. So even if they played it differently, the outcome might have been the same. I cannot see my mouse. Where is it? Oh, there it is. What could go wrong here? The worst that can happen is that I get stunned. I'm willing to take up that flash always. Conquer with Rengar, go to 5 because I held to 4. And I'm not even making use of the battlefield here. I'm just not giving any space to my opponent. play Master Yi in base. Here I just want to be efficient, play as much might as I can on my base, like develop a good board. And seems like I'm even keeping some mana open for discipline. Honestly, that's a little bit too cautious. I could have played like a I could have played the crab before the Yi draw first, and like there's no way he has. I don't think Vex has accelerated units. So what am I worried about? Why keep 3 open when I'm such in an advantaged position? Not that it makes a difference, but I think these little habits always compound over time. So it's good that we identify those problems and fix them for future matches. Let's go to game 2. This time, I'm trying something different than last time. Last time, I got rid of Rengars on the sideboard because I think that I thought that Vex was a bigger issue than it is. But with Charm in the deck and other big creatures and pumps, I think it's totally feasible to get rid of the Vex and keep the Rengars to end the game once Vex is no longer around. So I'm trying siding out the crabs because I think going second they are way worse than going first. So let's see how this goes. My sideboard plans still need some refining, but I'm always trying different things to see what works best for me. We're going second again. And this hand, I like keeping Ruin Runner. I like keeping the Charm because it's very good against Vex. Please don't send that back. I'm okay sending Trinity and Defy back. Yep, I agree with this. This seems good. Okay, Sabotage and Poro. Place Treasure Hunter in the base again. I think that's a not very strong opening against me because of the added might. Like one attacking might is not gonna do a lot for them. So hopefully they can get some value out of the treasures because I think might-wise, that unit is not gonna make a difference. Okay, now I like this. They're playing Vex on the conservatory and even hiding a card. I'm thinking, what can they be hiding here? It's probably back off. I've seen other hidden cards in Vex. Evelyn is a possibility. I know, I guess we'll find out. Another Charm. Charm is very, very good in this matchup, so I'm glad I can see both. Always. So what do we do this turn? We are probably going left with the Poro, and I'm thinking, is there any way I can get them off that battlefield? Seems kind of hard, right? Go in with the Poro, go to 1. I like playing Master Yi here. Oh, wow. The thing about letting Vex live and hold is they will be drawing so many cards. Like, Actually, if I play Yi, it doesn't really do anything. So maybe Charm is correct. The painful thing here is deflect, honestly. Um, I don't know if that Charm is correct, but I also don't see like a great play here. If there's another play where I can play Master Yi, not D-ramp, and maybe next turn kill them, because they are still drawing the card here. Like, the objective was not accomplished. But I cannot play double charm there just to get rid of the treasure hunter and the Vex. Well, if it's Evelyn, then they still draw. If it's anything else, they would have lost that card. So that's why I think being a little bit more conservative that turn would have been better. Maybe I charmed and forgot about the deflect, and then my opponent reminded me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm deramping too. But I would have liked better to have to be like 2 runes up. I mean, it's not horrible, I guess, because it'll enable my Rengars, but I'm still giving him a 2-for-1. I get to draw a card, but they do as well from the hold. So if we don't count that, I'm losing Power and Charm for their Vex. I don't know, seems kind of... Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think it's unnecessary. I can probably just play Master Yi and keep one open and make them like, as I said, they don't have a lot of accelerated units. The worst that could happen there is Ride the Wind, but they cannot Ride the Wind with the Vex without another pump spell, otherwise they would die. And if I have the Punch for Storing Guard, then it's terrible for them. So I don't think that's a play they're gonna be doing. So playing Master Yi and passing and keeping the Poro here, I would hold to 2. And now I could make an attack against the Vex and the Treasure Hunter. Here they pass fully open. I'm really tempted to just going into the left side, developing and passing back, and not falling to the trap to not falling the trap of giving them combats when they obviously have combat tricks. We're going to 2 XP. Also, like, let's see. Last turn, I had the Ruin Runner already, so deramping to 3 means I'm not playing that for at least 2 additional turns. So that's another reason not to charm the Vex there. They're passing fully open, and I like the sabotage here. Let's see what you're trying to do. They send the sabotage back to my hand. They really want to make me poor in terms of runes, but I also think they're hiding something in their hand that is kind of valuable. So if I play sabotage again, and they... Like, what could it be? Starcrust? I don't think so. They would have played that. I don't know. I'm just really curious here. Like, I really want to know what they have. Like, why are you passing with 5 runes open? With just Treasure Hunter and a hidden card. Okay, so it is a Starcrust. It is the knife that you see my hand, and then you can play a unit from my hand and stun it. So that's... I don't think we'll be getting rid of that. This egg, it's a gear that when you play it, you can move something and then stuns when you move, something like that. I don't think that's a high priority either. And the charm can be really annoying. So here I'm thinking I should get rid either Star-Crossed or Charm. And I don't even think Star-Crossed is that bad because they're gonna bounce my E and I can just replay it. And the only unit they have is Treasure Hunter if they play the the guy that kills gears. Oh, Bone Skewer, that's the name of the card. And this is Blast Cone. I don't think they'll be playing this guy just like that if I don't have any gear in place. So yeah, I get rid of Charm. Later, I kind of regret getting rid of the Charm. I think maybe getting rid of the Starcross. Yeah, here I'm just telling them, please use, like, I'm getting rid of all of your good cards. And let's see what the hidden card is. But probably, yeah, it's a back off as expected. But probably, let's think about this. Like, I'm deramping ultra hard when there's no need to. If there, yeah, I don't like this whole couple of turns. Like, I should be just developing and not deramping so hard. I shouldn't be that afraid of Vex. I guess I was too afraid of it. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of tricky because they'll be drawing so many cards if I just let them sit at that battlefield. At least now they only have 4 cards in hand. 2 of them are kind of bad units, and yes, we've deramped, but we have still things to play that are better than the units. So, and we know they're full hand, so I don't even know. They do have a lot of runes here, but they have to replay the treasure hunt. So we're playing a long match here. Plays treasure hunter and Sona, and suddenly this has become very bad for me because now they have a good unit that will be giving them so many energy every single turn that it's not even gonna be funny. And the charm would be way more helpful here to kill the Sona than the treasure hunter. Here I'll probably just replay Master Yi and pass. They go with Sona to the left side. Play Blast Cone to move the Poro. That makes sense. Oh, they're deciding to kill the Master Yi instead. Okay. And Sana doesn't die because my unit is stunned. They're playing around all the buffs. Like, they don't want to leave any unit in my base so that I cannot push in. Oh, that's good. And if I have a not a Rengar, the Ruin Runner here, they're gonna get it from my hand and stun it. And that's the best way to deal with that card. So, okay, I like this. If they move the Poro, then I have the Master Yi in the base. They cannot kill the Ruin Runner, so I like that one. Another one. And gets rid of the first mate. Here, yeah, the match would have looked way different if I was playing more conservatively. And somehow it's still working out. Well, the thing is, we haven't let them draw too much from holding. So we're both playing like low on runes, low on cards, and I guess my deck is a little bit more polished here. And most of the cards that I'm drawing are being more helpful because I think this card, like the guy that destroys gears, it's gonna sit on their hand pretty much forever. They're drawing two now. The bad news for them is I drew another pump spell, and like Discipline is an insane card. +2 plus draw card is really, really good. And now they cannot flee from this battlefield because it's Valmos Lair. So these two units are stuck here forever. Treasure Hunter, like you can not even get any more value out of it. They play Draven in base and pass. Oof. I would like to have a charm for that. I'm at 5 and they're at 4. So here I'm thinking, I remember uh thinking to myself, I can probably win the race against this Draven, even if I let them kill me um, a couple of units. Here I go first with the Clockwork Keeper and then with the Poro because I want the Poro to live. Just because it gives 1 extra might when defending. But if I want to get rid of not get rid, but win the race against the Draven, I need to play the first mate here in base. Interesting. Well, I do have punch first, so they would need an answer for that. Oh, I guess I'm keeping the first mate because next turn I can ruin runner plus first mate and get rid of the Draven. No, I cannot get rid of Draven. It defends. It's a 6, right? So and I'm attacking for 5. But I can go to the other battlefield if he gets rid of both. There's Evelyn. And I read the card a couple times here, like, why are you playing this Evelyn in the base? It seems very weird because when you play her effect only triggers when you play her from hidden during your turn. So it has to be a star crossed in their hand, right? They wanna go in here, and once I play punch first, they want to star crossed my units. A 5 against the 6, and if that's the case, they're just gaining 2 points, and I don't want to risk it. I don't want to lose punch first because I also have the first mate in hand. So if the time comes where I need to really try and kill this Drapen with the punch first, I can do it with the first mates. But I don't know. This looks pretty suspicious. And I let the Poro die. They conquer with Draven, and then they win with Draven. The good thing is, Draven cannot win the game by winning combat if they haven't conquered both battlefields. So they would need something like Ride the Wind to do that next turn. Like they would need to hold one if things stay just the way they are, and then Ride the Wind to the other side. And now they're playing their unit. Like there's no point in keeping that unit in hand anymore. I'm holding here to 7. And if that card is star-crossed, then playing Ruin Runner on the right side. that would be a 7 total plus 2 plus 5. So that's 14. Oh no, because I'm keeping the Poro. Well, 14 total in that battlefield, and now it's on them to do something. If it's star-crossed in their hand, they can get rid of the Poro, but I'm always playing the punch first on the Ruin Runner and the Discipline as well. Can they beat that? That's the question. So that's 5 plus 6, 11. Yeah, I don't think there's a way. Okay, so what I didn't like about this game is I kind of played sloppy at the beginning. Like the early game was not great. I think I would play, or I will play differently from now on, looking at this against Vex. I'm also starting to value and I'm also identifying some of the key cards in each matchup, so these reviews are very helpful. Oh, well, that's a good card. If they stun my Poro, they and have Ride the Wind, I will reveal Sabotage, draw that card. Yep. Back off the Poro. And that moves the Vex, so that's 10. And they still need Ride the Wind. Right now it's 12, but they cannot play Starcrossed anymore, so should I be playing Engard here? Oh no, they just showed me their hand. Okay, cool, yeah. What I was saying is I'm identifying some of the key cards in the matchups. I'm seeing some of these play patterns, and I think it can still be played in a more controlled, effective way. So that's a positive, and I'm looking forward to playing more Vex because I think this is a deck that a lot of people will bring to Vancouver. It's very popular, so I guess I need to be prepared for it. And for sure, his list was a little bit spicy. There were some cards that you don't usually see in Vexes, but it's also good practice to see some of these cards in action. And that's it. We win 2-0. Let me know what you think, what decks you would like me to play next. And please share, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.